In EP04 we showed you the crack. Today we show you exactly how it gets fixed. The fix BMW itself specifies. Most shops still get it wrong. Ignore this long enough, and the trailing arm mount loses structural integrity completely. At that point you're not looking at a repair, you're looking at a tow truck. This isn't a mystery repair. BMW published the fix years ago. Most independent shops have simply never seen the bulletin. This is known issues. Today, the complete subframe fix start to finish. The rear subframe reinforcement plate was a cost decision, not an engineering failure. It was built to handle factory-spec loads, not a decade of expansion joints and pothole strikes. Past 150,000 kilometers, metal fatigue catches up with almost every E90 on the road. Step 1. Diagnosis. You need a lift, a flashlight, and about 10 minutes underneath the car. The crack starts at the reinforcement plate, right where it meets the trailing arm mount. Length and location decide everything that comes next. A hairline crack under 2 inches, still contained to the plate, that's a reinforcement job. A crack that's already reached the mount itself is a different conversation entirely. Photograph it, measure it. This decides which of the next 2 chapters applies to you. The Reinforcement Weld-In Kit. BMW's fix calls for a doubler plate, welded directly over the stressed area. First, the subframe comes out entirely. No shortcuts, you can't weld it in the car. The cracked area gets ground clean down to bare metal, fully prepped for a proper weld. The reinforcement plate gets tack welded first, checked for fitment against the original mounting points. Once fitment is confirmed, it's fully seam welded around the entire perimeter of the plate. After cooling, the weld gets coated to prevent the exact corrosion that started this in the first place. The subframe goes back in, torqued to factory spec on every bolt. A 4-wheel alignment follows immediately. Skip this, and you've fixed one problem and created another. Parts for the kit run under $100. Labor is where the real cost lies, 6 to 8 hours, done properly. When reinforcement isn't enough. If the cracks already reach the trailing arm mount, welding over it only delays the same failure. At that point, it's a full subframe replacement. New unit, new bushings, new hardware. Parts alone run into 4 figures on a factory replacement subframe. Labor matches the reinforcement job, sometimes runs longer depending on corrosion at the mounting bolts. It's a bigger bill, but it's also a permanent fix, not a delay. Making the call. Any qualified shop with a lift and a welder can make this determination in 20 minutes. If a shop can't show you the crack and explain which chapter you're in, find another shop. Get it in writing, photos of the crack measured before any work starts. Diagnose the crack, reinforce if it's contained to the plate, replace if it's reached the mount. If you're negotiating a used E90 purchase around this exact issue, the reinforcement number is your ceiling, not the replacement number. Most cracks caught early qualify for the cheaper fix. A seller who quotes you the replacement price on a contained crack is negotiating against themselves. An informed owner doesn't panic at a subframe crack. An informed owner knows exactly what it costs to fix. Next episode, we go back to chain 1, the $40 gasket that's actually killing these engines. Subscribe, this is Known Issues.